So once you reach that state, I'm assuming it gets you grounded and you feel more present and kind of more aware of the moment you're in and what's going on for you, right? So I wonder, this is called habit stacking, but this is a new habit and it feels like it's kind of got integrated. You're doing it.
Yeah, it was good to add it to the walk because Romeo walks really slow. So now he can take his time and then
You've got something to do.
Yeah, and it's, I'm like a little spacious on the walk. So it kind of makes it easier for me to drop in.
Beautiful.
Because I'm learning how to do all this stuff.
100%. So here, by the way, you're already practicing this, right? You're already practicing doing things that are uncomfortable. We're gonna add one tiny little layer on top. After you do that inner check-in, we've talked about 4 areas of life, and I think you wrote them down, but if not, even easier if we only have 3. So health, work, fun, recreation, right? The hobbies piece. On each one of those, what if we can simply identify the one most important thing for that day to do? So we're not ignoring all the other stuff, but essentially the message we're saying is, what is one thing I could do on each one of these 3 areas of my life to feel like I've achieved in this area? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that because it starts my day with like more balance too.
And it makes sure that even if there are 40 things to do at work, even when there are 40 things to do at work, there's one most important thing, right? I'm not saying there isn't a second and third and fourth, fifth, sixth, but there's one. Sometimes what happens, and I'm hearing this happens to you, Kate, is because there's so much to do at work, we even forget that the other areas exist.
Yeah, I forget that things exist a lot.
Here, what you get to do is you get to say, okay, you don't have to load up 12 things for self-care, right? We're not saying, okay, go for a jog, go make a smoothie, and then meditate for 20 minutes, and then take a bath, right? Like, we're not making a huge list, but we're saying, we're at least gonna do one big thing, one important thing, I'll say, it doesn't have to be big. We're gonna do one important thing on the 3 areas of our life that we're really, really struggling or focusing on right now. And then if work does have 30 other things after the number 1, at least you also know you gotta do one thing for health and one thing for fun that day.
That feels manageable.
Awesome. Yeah, so here's the little incremental thing, and you'll learn about this as you kind of come along with us. All we're looking for is incremental growth, because incremental growth is sustainable. If we even think about that sense, what is a sustainable life is, I'm gonna go back to that quote I love so much, right? Your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become destiny. I'm missing one in there. But the Mahatma Gandhi quote that kind of links your thoughts to who you become. That life you're talking about, Kate, what is it? It's a bunch of behaviors. There's a bunch of things you're gonna do every day. And as you do these things, life just kind of seems manageable.
That sounds awesome.
That's it. So really, really simple. All you're gonna do is you're gonna add this tiny little thing. It sounds like that connects. And we're only focusing on prioritization, but we're not only prioritizing for work or only prioritizing for health. We're taking into account the fullness of your life.